Hey, it's Dr. Aldewan Tart from Better Husband, Better Wife, where we help marriages to feel better. Can I share with you one trick and three skills you can use to help your partner really listen to you? Or for you, if you want to use this to get your partner to really listen up and feel supported. This is something you both should do. All right, let's start with the trick. Because sometimes you can just come home and say you want to talk, and your partner's like, oh, what we need to talk about, and everything can go left. I want to teach you a technique called yes, yes technique. The psychology says if you can get someone saying yes twice, you increase the chances of them saying yes to the third thing that you ask. So here's how you'd use it. So you would say, hey, babe, if something was on my mind, you want me to tell you versus keep it to myself, right? They say, yes. Babe, what if what was on my mind was something that I needed to discuss about, something I need you to change or at least listen to? Would you rather me keep that to myself or tell you? They said, all right, no, yes, tell me. And you say, all right, so in order for me to tell you, would it be fair that I should feel good about bringing this up and not feel worse? Would it be fair that if I say it, I would feel okay about bringing these things to you and bring it to you more, right? Yes. You get them saying that you primed them. You like prime the pump. Like back in the day, you had to prime that pump for the water to come if you lived in the country or well. Same thing you're doing. You're priming your partner to actually listen to you, actually express a need. So you have to use that. You have to use the yes, yes technique. Now let's talk about how to listen. When you're listening and you're talking to your spouse, all right, here's how to actually give the conversation what we call legs, how to have it go deep. Instead of having those surface conversations, wouldn't you like to have some deep conversations, some meaningful conversations to where your husband or your wife, your spouse, your partner gets to the heart of the matter where you feel like, I feel fully heard? Let me tell you how to do that, all right? So when you're asking your spouse, hey, tell me what's going on in your world, or tell me about your day, or tell me, the things that are important to you, the things that you think about that, you feel I should know about. Or ask a really good question. And then when they're listening, I want you to do the three skills. Once you're in listening mode, three skills. One, I want you to give support. Give support. So what does that look like? Show genuine interest. Show genuine interest. Be locked in. Look at them. Make eye contact. Then I want you to communicate understanding. If they say something like, oh, man, what a bummer, I can totally see how that's stressful at work. They're asking you to do multiple things, and then have this we against others, kind of this solidarity, where it's kind of like they're not your spouse is not asking for your opinion. It's like, man, at work, they shouldn't work you like that. They should promote you. You doing the manager's job, you should be promoted. All right. And then affection, hey, physical touch, man. Men respond to physical touch, and so do our wives. It depends. Now, sometimes when I'm super mad, I don't want to be touched. You kind of have to feel it out, for yourself, of course. But the main thing that you want to do is that you want to touch. You want to connect and say, hey, I'm sorry that you had a rough day. Or I'm sorry that happened with the kids. Or I'm sorry, that mom is not doing well and that we're going to have to find another senior living facility because the one you went to, they weren't taking good care of her. That's the first thing. So that means showing support. Second thing I want you to do is share the emotions. All right, when you're listening to someone, what really good interviewers do, especially Oprah, is that she feels the emotions with you. She's right there with you. So you're not just talking while she's passively listening. She's showing empathy. She's imagining what it would be like to feel the same way you would feel. And so certain ways you can share emotion is like interest. Tell me more about that. Like, what do you mean when you say that something at work didn't seem right? Like, what cued you into what didn't seem right? And then excitement, like what? When they came in, that's what they were doing. They were passing out bonuses like that. You got that kind of bonus? They said that you did a great job. And sadness, match their emotion. Oh man, I can't believe that the doctor came back with that type of prognosis for your uncle. Oh man, it didn't sound good. Stage 3 is never good. Join them with it. Fear, like, wow, yeah. Not knowing where we're going to get the next sale after they laid you off and not knowing how we're going to get, health insurance. Man, I'd be afraid of that too. Man, I can totally see how that kind of knocked you off guard when they just kind of came in and laid you off like in a week and told you the health care was going to expire in 30 days and we both have pre-existing conditions. I can totally see how you'd be afraid. Even irritation and anger. I can't believe that they would disrespect you like that. Come to our door, knock on our door after all we do for them and they showing disrespect. Join them. Share the emotions. That's the second skill. And then the third skill is to ask really good questions. I want you to ask one of the following 6 questions when your partner's talking. One, what's most upsetting to you about this? What's most upsetting to you about this? All right, number two, what is it that you don't like about this situation? You see how we're adding legs to this? We're not just listening, but we're going deeper. Three, what's the worst case scenario? What's the worst thing that could happen in this situation that you're trying to avoid? Number four, what's this like for you? What is it like for you to be the only woman at work in the C-suite? What is that like? What is it like for you to be the only person of color on the Black Lives Matter um, uh, you know how they're doing these things at work where they ask you as the company, do you feel like they're treating you right? You're the only person of color. So, if you say something, y'all know what I mean. What's that like? Is there anything I can do to support you? That's question number 5. That's a big one. Is there anything I can do to support you? Not necessarily help, but what kind of support do you need? And then this question number 6, straight up. What do you need? You need some space. You need some time. So you do those things, you're good to go. Can you see what great content you're going to get in Better Husband, Better Wife? Co-taught by myself and my wife and our special guest. And my special guests are going to be great because I know a bunch of psychologists that know how to fix everything. All right, that's what we do, from infidelity to money mismanagement to just lack of connection to sexual intimacy issues, blended family, you name it. We're gonna be hitting it, working together as a team without getting jealous. You know what I'm talking about? So if you haven't signed up for Better Husband, Better Wife marital classes, the first one's on the house. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Go ahead and click the link, sign up, and we'll see you there. But I hope that one trick and those 3 skills help out your marriage. I'm Dr. Tartt. Take care. God bless.